say something? Or...
So we're trying pawpaw.
Yeah.
Is it pawpaws?
They say pawpaw.
Pawpaw?
Or pawpaw. I don't know. Whatever it is. But this is a fruit. So here it is.
Never had it before. So
It can be
excited.
bigger, as big as this. You see how quick it perish. You see the skin start to be a little bit peeled off and change the color and mushy.
Yeah.
So I think best is to eat it when it's not there yet. So this is small in size. Only that as long as it starts to kind of soften a little bit when you press it out, and depressible means it's edible. So let's try this one. Okay, so I watched some of the video how to eat it, so I was told different way. So the first one I tried, the easy one, is cut it in half because I was told to sit in the middle and it's kind of hard, so you have to squeeze it like this and open up. So see the seed is right here, and the meat is a little yellowish, creamy looking like.
Thank you.
What's the smell? Let me try another one that is more ripe.
This would be...
This one is a little bit more fragrance that you can actually smell. So this one, the right fragrance.
Yeah, this one has more fragrance.
So what was the smell?
It's kind of unique.
To me, it's like a mango banana. So there are like 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds in the middle, light up in the middle, and they have a little puffs around the seed. Let me get the spoon.
Yeah, I think this would be... Yeah.
Eaten with the spoon.
Thank you.
So let's try it together.
It's
So it smells really like mango and banana, some pineapple as well.
I cannot think of what...
But the meat is pretty soft in texture, and I'm gonna use the spoon to scoop it out.
It tastes better than pineapple, that's for sure.
Tastes better than pineapple?
Pineapple.
A pineapple, okay, that's for sure. So this is how the flesh look like. It's creamy. The fish is big,
Very
so
tasty.
the flesh is little.
It's not bad. It's creamy. It has some fragrance. I cannot describe the flavors.
The seed is kind of like a bigger seed than Atimoya, but it's shining, and it's kind of like a finger-sized seed.
It's like eating custard. It's
Like a custard.
It's like custard flan.
The meat have a little. I
There's
would
no
say that
chewiness.
it's no
This
chewy,
is exactly like flan, like custard flan.
but then it's a lot better. I would say that it's sweeter at least, creamier. It's kind of pudding-like.
You mean pudding? You mean next time so I make flan, I add more sugar for you?
Seeds, I have a little segment at the seeds area. So this one a little bit more, I will not say chewy, but it's a little bit more creamy and dense in texture. And
This is very
sweet.
different than cherimoya or akimoya. Nothing chewy at all.
No, it's
very-
not chewy, it's creamy,
Yeah,
soft.
very creamy, custard-like.
This one's edible already, it's less sweet.
It's not bad.
I would say that it's pretty okay, very good experience. This is the first time we ate together. But definitely, I don't mind growing if I have extra space for it. It's pretty good. I would say when I get older, it's a very good, nutritious fruit to eat. Rich in flavor, rich in creamy. You don't have to chew.
Not as sweet, this one, that's flavorful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This one, because it's still not ripe, so it's not as sweet. But the one you ate earlier, right, is
The first
sweeter.
one was better.
So let's try this one. Okay, this one a little bit more ripe, and as you see, it's easy to perish. And when it perish, it make you have some kind of sour smell. So let's cut this part off. You cannot cut it this way, horizontal because it has a seed in the middle.
Yeah.
But you can try it and then just pull on one side, and you see how the seed stuck in the mid, and you peel this one off. And this is how creamy it is. And this one is rich in smelling.
It smells more pungent, yeah.
Yeah, it's more like tropical smelling. It's like mix of a lot of tropical fruit.
I think the first one may be
The best.
was so far.
I think try this one. This is overripe. It's not spoiled. It's edible. I think this stage is edible still, but you definitely have to remove a couple of the ugly skin or the perished skin.
The ugly skin.
I would say that is overripe skin. Try this part. Actually, this one is better. It's still good looking.
Yeah.
How you describe the smell? Because it's really, really unique that I've never smelled it before.
What is that that smells like this? I can't remember. But
It's kind of strong. It's not as strong as a durian, but it's kind of close, but it's not as bad as a durian. Or as good smelling for people who love durian.
But durian is different. This one doesn't smell like that.
Noxious.
But it still has that smell. It's
So this one
not
is
bad or foul smell, but it's just that.
This one actually is good. They jelly a little bit around the seed area. They have a meat that's stuck
Yeah.
to capsule the seed, and those are a little bit jelly like
Yeah.
thick jelly, and after it's a creamy of the flesh. So this is how you remove that.
No, not overripe. I think the first one was good. The first one was ripe, maybe a little bit more than it would be sweeter, but
So let's get one seed out and try to remove the meat around the seed. Let's proceed it.
actually this one overripe is not even that sweet. It just somehow I think it.
I don't think pawpaw is supposed to be super sweet. It's just slightly sweet, creamy. But this one is decent sweet. I will say that it's not too sweet, but not like plain. Very tropical taste and smell. So this one is the part that you're gonna eat, and this is, I think, that one of the best part. Shining from the inside and more meat and creamy texture outside. It looks mushy. Putty. I don't know what word to describe it. A little bit more fiber toward the skin.
The seeds are big.
Yeah, the seeds is big. So the flesh seed ratio is the 50-50. The seeds in the middle and the flesh. But it's a good
Interesting.
experience.
It tastes a little bit like what do I call that?
It's just eating this one is not very pretty, so you can only eat at home. You cannot eat it with friends and stuff because it's really messy.
You know, it has a little bit of that. What is it? A brayu or?
Actually, you know what? This one is the best one. The one that's still green.
Oh, really?
Because the texture is not too creamy. It still have a little bit of dense texture. Let's try one more. This is the third fruit I
It
ate.
reminds me a
Oh,
little bit
abil.
abil. Some of the flavor, it has a little bit of similarity to this, especially when it's gelatinous, or jelly-like seed. It reminds me a little bit of that.
The apple.
Because this is also not that sweet.
Actually, it can
I have-
get really sweet. Last year I ate with Sam and it's really sweet.
I had
If
in
you let
Hawaii.
it turn all yellow.
It was all yellow. I mean, the one that I got in Hawaii they were all yellow thing, right?
Okay, so this one's slightly pressable and it's still green. So let's cut this one. Actually, you know what? After eating 3 fruits, I think the more you eat, the more it's addicted. Now I start to like it for some reason. Yeah, let's try cut this way because I want to see the seed. Actually, it's still a little hard to cut. Not so sure if it's
Yeah.
ready. But it's inside still kind of like a mango color.
Not as it's like a light color mango.
Wow, this one's a little hard still, so I'm probably gonna peel the skin.
I think these are right. Just eating with a spoon like this.
Yeah, but let's try the one that's harder. We try the one that's soft, so let's try the one that's harder to see what's the difference. You know what? When I wash my hand, okay? Here we go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I wash my hand like more than 20 times per day, no? The one
The
is
first
soft.
one's still better.
So the one that
It should be soft, I think.
soft, more soft. So this one, is it still sweet?
No.
No
It
more
actually has
sweet.
an astringent taste because it's not right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any rubber things in there? No rubber.
It tastes a little bit like it has a little bit of the papaya flavor, but now it's definitely you can taste the astringent because of the unripe.
A little bitter.
That's what I'm saying. The bitterness, like astringent.
And the seed is
Oh
hard
my
to
God, look at
remove
the
it.
seeds. They're huge.
It's hard to remove the meat from the seed. But definitely there's a little bitter taste. But the meat is not creamy. It becomes a little powder.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely more bitter and it has an astringent taste.
It ripe really fast. If you leave like this in the dark area for a half day, it can be a lot softer.
Yeah,
If I leave it outside like this to tomorrow, it's all soft.
the membrane is still sticky to the seed.
The membrane is still sticky to the seed that it cannot be removed.
Yeah, the first one was I think was about as good as yeah.
Yeah, the first one that not too ripe like this. Alright, this is too ripe. And I think it's a little bit like this color is the best. The third fruit I ate actually made me like, okay, I want to eat more. Maybe it's not enough flesh.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. It's not that bad. It's a good experience. All right. Thank you, Wayne. We move on to different things.